This is Excuse My Bluntness, the podcast. We are checking in today with the, yes. Don't cut the introduction.
But seriously,
we are checking in today, if you can hear me. We are in a COVID-19. Coronavirus is at an all-time high. So we are in my house, and though we have not been exposed, we are preventing by all measures. This is, of course, Diniqua, and I have special guest.
And Mizzle. I'm just still stuck on, they good, but I'm just going to catch it by myself, huh?
We are preventing everything possible. We have sanitizer on the table.
Exactly.
We got some shots. So the shots is going to help. See, the shots is going to cure it. I just feel like, you know, when you just take a shot, it just, like, whatever going on, it's just, like, going to wipe it away.
Anyway.
But, yes, thank you for checking in.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We just wanted you to know that we are taking preventative methods just as you are. And we want you guys to know that we are being as safe as possible while recording this episode.
I cannot.
We have a really, really fun episode for you guys today.
Yes.
But I just wanted to check in with my girls. And I wanted to thank Lada for showing up.
Thank you.
And see what's been going on with them for the week. Since we have all been in this, have this epidemic and this plague going on, I want to know how they have been personally surviving through this outside of this particular moment.
I really feel like you sound like you're asking for a ransom right now. What? I need you to take that off. Sound like she's asking for $1 million right now to get my kid back. Thank you. She sounds just like that. Like, if you don't give me $1 million, you will not get your kid back. Like,
I don't think
it's
not funny, but it's funny.
It's
like,
funny.
Oh
we have to.
I've been cracking up at
memes
memes all week.
Of course, we have to make light of the situation.
Okay.
All right, so I guess I'll start.
Seriously, what's been going on?
All right, so first of all, I'm gonna take this off because I know I don't even have this on right. I don't know where this little part's supposed to be linked
And that's
to.
the thing.
I think behind your head.
All right,
yes,
I don't feel like being choked out, so I'm gonna just take.
I don't know where you got that from.
This was for when we was painting my house.
Oh, well.
Okay.
All right, so.
But anyway, yes. You. Oh, right now she wants to pick.
All right.
I'll put this over here.
Thank you. No, but my week has been okay. I work for the city and particularly schools, and my schools, my job has not shut down.
Crazy.
On the one hand, I understand why the job hasn't shut down yet. A lot of students depend on food and while they're in school, mental health services. If you're feeling sick or if you feel any health issues, they have free access to a nurse, dental screenings, all type of stuff. So I can understand why it is that the mayor is the city is hesitant to shut down schools. Not only that, but childcare. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's a whole bunch of kids out and their parents are not able to get off of work, then who's going to be taking care of these children? On the other hand, right. On the other hand, I understand why people want school shut down because of health and stuff like that. So I'm kind of in the middle, but all in all, I'm grateful to have a job. So that's how my weekend's been going. So.
What about you? What's going on with you?
So actually, my network, the school that I work at, decided that we are going to shut down. So I work for a charter school, not DOE, so it was very much to their decision, something that they can do outside of DOE's decision making. So I'll be off for some time unless things clear up, I guess within the next week or two or so. I'm not really sure, but I won't be surprised if they decide that that we have to actually start on sooner than the date that they actually gave us. But the date that they gave us is a good amount of time.
You better get that $45 flight. Take a real quick vacation.
I should probably be taking a flight, but at the same time, as much as I want to, I don't know if everything is safe to be flying out to and from, and I don't want to get trapped nowhere. So I'm just going to just take my time and figure out if that's really something I want to do. But I know that if I end up with this amount of time basically happening, I want to make sure that I'm as proactive as possible, that I actually am taking this time to do a lot of things personally. So like just everything that I haven't had taken the time to do. So I'll be using my time wisely, and I'm very thankful for it. Thank you to God. That's my dude. You know. What about you?
Well, as everybody know right now, I'm on my Tommy mode. I'm not working right now. I'm chilling, getting prepared for this little surgery. But
It's not legal surgery, but okay.
Okay, it's not. I'm not gonna put it as big. To me, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get the recovery is gonna be fast. I'm putting it out there because I don't like surgery. I'm really scared for anybody to put me to sleep. This is gonna be my second surgery, so I really, I'm not trying to make a major big deal out of it.
Anesthesia is some of the best sleep you'll ever have in your life.
This is true, but the fact of knowing that somebody's actually putting you to sleep, their control of your sleep is not comfortable for me. But I do have a trip coming up to New Orleans. We're supposed to be leaving on the 21st, but don't know how that's gonna look because of what's going on. I am concerned, but I'm not gonna stress myself out about it because we've been through numerous viruses that went on years prior to. So I mean, all I can say is that everybody just continue to be safe, and we're just gonna ride it out. Until they finally say that we're good to roam the streets, because I don't think that's happening. That's not gonna stop anytime soon. But it is what it is. We just gotta ride it out. And like the meme said, until we find out it's all some bird box shit, don't stress me out about it. But anyway, what we got going today?
Today we're gonna lighten the topic of conversation. Right. We're not going to just gauge just one topic. Right. We actually thought to come up with a series of questions. So it's gonna be miscellaneous questions that we're gonna pick from this jar right here, and it's questions that each of us have came up with, and we're just going to determine whether or not we can answer these questions or not. So it's not basically just limited to one topic. So it can be sex, love, relationships, career, anything. But ultimately, it's a question. We have some shots right here because if either one of us get to a point where we're just like, that's a question that I don't really either feel comfortable answering, or I just don't want to answer, that would be the only reason that we would have to take a shot. So we have the shots lined up. We just wanted to lighten a load, just have a little laughs, and just not as serious of a topic, or that
be in a depressive mode about what's going on.
I just want to have fun with my girls.
Exactly. It's a good Saturday. It's beautiful outside. Why not? Beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about ready for this.
Birds
spring.
is definitely chirping.
Can y'all hear it?
Shh. Oh no, you just.
No, you hear that.
Now you hearing
just other stuff.
Yeah,
sorry. It's just making
okay. Anyway, so let's just get started. Either one of you guys go first. I feel like I'd rather not.
Did you mix it up good?
I mixed it up. Like I jumbled it up and then I threw it in a jar, and we should be awesome.
So my question is: so when I read the question, both of y'all have to answer.
No, you have to answer.
Oh, I'm answering.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to make stuff up.
It's all right.
I mean, if we have any add-ons to it, then we can. But let's get through the questions.
What is the pettiest thing you've done or thought about doing? I have a lot of petty moments, but let me see the pettiest.
As long as you know.
The pettiest moment I have had was...
and do not implicate yourself and know what type of way. Don't be naming no names.
No, I'm not going to name no names. I think the pettiest I've ever been was to... Oh, no, we can't talk about that one. All right, we're just going to put a simple petty. I was in a relationship some years back, and I bought him some foams. The foams just when I say, like, nobody even had them yet, and I paid probably like $400 for the foams, and then I found out like he still was talking to his ex. So before he knew I was buying them, but I just took the laces and I cut them up, and I was cutting up the leather and put a little baby boo-boo in it.
What does Auntie Toller say? That's a petty tax. That's a stupid tax.
Yeah, that's a stupid tax.
That's a stupid tax right there.
Where'd you get the baby? Where'd you get the baby stuff from? Like whose baby was it?
Doesn't matter.
I think it's really important to know.
It doesn't matter.
Whose baby it was. This is something that we're gonna talk about afterwards.
Listen, at the end of the day, I was young, I was dumb, my feelings was hurt, and actually that was dumb. It was really dumb because I'm the one who spent the money.
That's the stupid
what
tax that I'm talking about.
That's what I was thinking.
But again, that was the pettiest thing to me at a young, dumb age.
And we appreciate you sharing that. Thank you.
So yeah, you.
Yeah, it was petty, dumb, stupid, everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ren.
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh, how y'all liking the Riscotto?
It's really good.
Because she was making fun of
girl,
my
I know
motherly.
Riscotto tastes like it is.
You know.
I ain't gonna hit this one.
Oh, what is it?
I already see, and I know who it is. Like, all right. Are you willing to have a threesome to save your marriage or relationship?
The people want to know.
All right. So. All right. All right. Let me just say that I am either not in a marriage or nor am I in a relationship, but
if you were.
But if I were, right, I'm not doing it. Only because I'm not willing to do that to save my marriage or relationship. Okay. I don't understand how adding somebody else into my relationship or marriage is going to save it. I feel like if we got to do all that, then we might as well not be together, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not down for the full. So no, I'm not willing to have a threesome to save my marriage or relationship. Like, no.
I was about to tell you that your hair was sticking up, and then I realized that you got a fist in your head.
That's right. Black power, baby.
That's cute. Mm-hmm. That's cute. But yeah. Make me want to go natural for like 5 minutes.
I'm done.
Maybe like a minute. A little bit.
Yeah, but you know. All right, it's my turn. Okay, I hope I don't pick one of my questions.
It's okay.
No, I didn't. Okay. It says, could you fall in love with someone whose sex is trash? No. No.
Why though? Why?
No, I want to.
Your sex. I mean, I'm just saying.
I want to be pleasured. I want to be pleasured, and I want to assure that I am pleasuring you. So I wouldn't want you to be with me either, or feel like you get to be with me either. If I'm not pleasing you,
but can you?
I don't want to teach anybody a goddamn thing. We're too old for the bullshit. You should have gotten experience that is necessary before you come into these doors. I am pushing 30. I don't want to teach you anything. You should know enough by the time you get to me that even if I was teaching you, it's not teaching you everything.
Right.
Like, no, I want to be pleased. I want to be satisfied, and I will want you to. You should want the same from me, and I know that I'm willing to do that. So, no, it's not happening, and I don't give a damn. And y'all can feel how the hell y'all want to feel.
Oh, okay, all right. Next question. All right. Are you willing to give oral sex the first time you have intercourse? No. That's not even really my thing in a relationship now. Hell no. Not going to suck your penis on the first go round. Absolutely not. No. And then, technically, you have to, some people get oral sex before they actually get
Do you require him to give you oral sex, though?
No.
That first time?
No, I don't. Because me, I'm more so I like the penetration more so then. So I'm not, I really don't require that. If you do, great. But me, no, because that required before intercourse. So if I'm giving you oral sex and then your sex is trash, I'm going to be upset. So no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm trying to dig in here.
I hope you guys are asking each other these questions or care to write these down so that when you guys have your girls' night, you can definitely ask and see what your friends are saying. Uh-oh.
I'm so tired, y'all.
Oh my God!
Why are you so aggressive? What are you so mad about?
I'm not mad. I'm just tired. I already see what kind of crap is going on. If a senior citizen man was willing to take care of you for the rest of your life, but you had to have sex with him, would you go for it? No.
Why not?
He wants to take care of you. I just feel like I like choices.
But what if he still got that? He still.
I don't give a damn what he still got.
He might be 85, but he still could. No. Okay.
I like choices, and
you're not going with the saggy senior citizen.
It's not even that. I mean, it's not even. It's.
But you don't have to work. Like you.
This is clearly a question.
Listen, I need answers because I just need to know. Okay.
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it highly. Okay. Just based off of attraction and I don't think I'm attracted. I don't necessarily know if I'd be attracted to that person, and I just don't want like my I don't want that in exchange for, you know what I'm saying? Like just because you're taking care of me doesn't mean that I'm yours in a sense. Like I like choices and consent and things like that. So I'm good.
All right.
Thank you, baby.
All right.
When is the last time you had a physical fight or the most memorable? I think the last time
you had a fight. You had a fight? Like you fight? Like literally you fight?
Yeah. think the last time I physically assaulted someone.
Or the most memorable. Go based off that too if you like. If it makes you feel
But both I don't really want to mention. Like, I know of.
I'm eager to know, like, what is the answer?
I don't want to put my family out there, so I'd rather put this out. All right, so the last time I got physical, I had to like put my hands on somebody.
To put your hands on somebody?
I had to.
Okay, had to.
I had to.
Because?
At the time.
Okay.
I had to.
Okay.
I had to. It was my last relationship, and I had to pop up on his ass and let him know
domestic violence.
Who he was not going to be speaking to the way that he decided to speak to, and who he was not going to continue to fuck with the way he was fucking with. I was just extremely angry, and I don't want to go into detail, but he definitely did not have no idea that I was coming. I definitely just popped up in a snowstorm, and told him to square the fuck up. Did he hit me back? No, he did not. I will let you guys know that.
All right.
But I definitely had to tear that ass up.
Okay. All right.
Next.
Okay. The had to part is what kills me. But
I had to. I was so fucking mad. Oh my god. I never want to be like that again.
All right. Mine is what 90s or 2000s sitcom would you want to be a part of if you could? Martin, of course. Hands down. I love Martin. I still watch Martin to this day, and I still crack up to this day. Like, if I could be a part of that history, like, that would be so bomb.
It was such a great show.
Yeah,
what about you? What's something that you can answer to?
Let me see.
A 90s sitcom. 90s or 2000s?
I mean, y'all was really born in, like, early 2000s. So.
No, we was not born in no 2000s.
I'm a 90s baby. Early 90s baby.
They're like 15.
What are you talking about?
Don't do that.
I look 15.
Don't do that.
But I'm not 15.
They're like 15. They baby.
I'm 28 years old, okay?
Aww.
28 and I look 15. Black don't crack. You heard?
All right.
Let me see. It probably would have been Martin too, but the crazy thing is I've been watching a lot of Golden Girls.
I love them too. But you want to be a part of the show?
I mean, they're great, but all right. So who would you be out of the Golden Girls?
No. I wouldn't go on Golden Girls. It would most likely have been Martin.
Yeah, I think it's he's such a classic, like definitely a classic. Yeah. I've been watching Living Single lately too, but
no, Living Single.
Living Single. Yeah,
it was way more my speed.
Yeah. Wait, is it who?
Is it my turn?
It's your go.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody to pick a question that they really do not want to answer, so they can take this shot.
I don't think we have any questions like
Why y'all always, all right, which black classic has to be taken off the cookout playlist? Candy by Cameo. First of all, y'all need to play this song. I don't plan on going nowhere no time soon. But if ever I perish, play that song at my funeral, please. Thank you.
Like
Juvenile, yes. I want this to be a happy occasion. I want people to be partying and things like that. Not because I'm dead.
I hear you.
But more so because I want to celebrate my life. Yes, that is my shit. Yes, I want y'all to be carrying my casket down the aisle, like two-step into Candy.
Who's carrying and two-step into it's like Candy?
Listen. My boy.
I hear you.
My boy.
I hear you, and I love you, best friend.
We receive it.
I hear you, and I love you, best friend. And I'm gonna try.
Y'all better play that drink.
But I can't.
All right. And you won't have to no time soon. So
better not. I'm not playing. I'll kill you.
It's true. We've always said that.
So you did the Argentina?
Yes.
You did the
if she died, I'm
gonna kill you. All right.
If she died, I'm gonna kill
her.
That's true. Candy by Cameo, Juvenile, back that ass up. Before I let you go, and Evelyn Champagne, Love Come Down. I'm going to have to say Love Come Down, only because Back That Ass Up is a classic. Before I let you go, I mean, come on, let's go. Let's be real. And Cameo is my favorite. One of my favorite songs.
I guess that would never die. That would never die.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Evelyn. You my baby, but
that's my shit though. Love come down.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you make my love.
Yeah. So y'all not helping the fact that I gotta delay my party, and I don't know why everybody's doing that. Ever since I said I had to delay my party, everybody want to come up with these good old school throwback jams, and it's making me feel away.
I mean,
as long as you're having it, then we're completely fine with that. As long as you're having a party, I'm fine with it.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, let me see.
You got going on here, sister.
Who or what has been the hardest person or situation to forgive. Definitely my sperm donor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were still using that name.
Because it feels weird to say dad or father, like, when I don't consider him to be either or. So it's just, like, that's the only reason that I'm saying sperm donor. Like, no one knows his actual his real name, so I'm not going to say that. Okay. But, yeah, I'd say that would be was the hardest, but I've forgiven him.
Okay, good job. I'm proud of you.
Ooh.
This is a whole essay. You have dated a guy for 6 months. You two go on dates consistently. He is attentive and thoughtful. You have both
shared that you have
stronger feelings for each other than expected. He tells you he has something to reveal to you. He says that he is legally married but has been separated from his wife for over a year. Are you still willing to date him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Like, no. Like, first of all, I don't know why these guys is getting comfortable with saying, oh, let me date her for a little bit. No. Soon as you see me, listen, I'm still legally married. We're not together. Give me that opportunity to say, you know what? He brought it to my attention. I still want to fuck with it, or no, I'm going to dub you. Don't wait until I get my feelings involved, because I'm going to want to punch you in your face and talk shit about you on social media so nobody else could date you because you're a whack-ass cornball.
Yeah. There's always going to be somebody willing to date him.
It is, but it wouldn't be me. It's just not going to be me, because I feel like that is still, like, baggage. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like when most people get separated from a marriage, sometimes they end up getting back with each other. Sometimes you do need that space to say, is this what I really want? Mm-hmm. Or if we go through therapy, or sometimes you do a separation, but it's like, all right, we're going to go through therapy, see what we could work on. If we could work on it, we won't get a divorce. That's what a separation is for. So I just feel like, nah.
If this person was divorced, would you consider the relationship?
If they was divorced?
If they was already divorced, even if it's been a year since they've been separated, would you consider it?
Like, if we... Still no, let me know, like, in the beginning. I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
That you divorced? That they divorced?
Like, yes. If I'm asking you, like, that's the first couple of questions. Hey, you know, all right, why are you single? Yeah, why are you single like that? Oh, I'm just newly divorced. Because sometimes people don't get over divorce either. Like, let me know what I'm working with. Because I got to be sensitive to your feelings as well. Maybe I'm the person that want to rush something, but you're still stuck on, I just got a divorce. I'm not really ready to rush, but I'm digging you, and I want to see where this goes. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what is the first thing you do with $100,000? Who would you tell? One of the first things I would do is pay off this damn student loans, because I'm about tired. I'm about tired. Oh damn. I would tell Diniqua, definitely. I mean, she is one of, if not my longest, I mean, you are my longest friend, but one of my closest friends. I mean, if I ever get married, you'd be my maid of honor. So, yeah.
We getting deep. Can I be a part of your wedding? I mean, I don't have to be in there. I could just be a part of
your wedding. You know damn well I'm not going to be part of your wedding, so stop.
I said like an usher.
No, but I know damn well you're not going to.
Anyway. First of all, we don't even know if I'm going to have a wedding. And that was never discussed.
I'm not doing this.
That's not a conversation. Have we ever had that conversation?
But you ain't asked me. I know that you done had that conversation with the people that you know for sure want to be in your wedding.
Technically, no, I have not.
So yeah, so I told Diniqua
100 people, if they wanted to be a part of it, they could be a part of it. But we never had the discussion. You have to have the discussion like, hey, when you get married, I want to be a part of your wedding. Whether I'm the usher or giving out the program,
I feel like
or saying this is where you sit at.
I feel like you ask people, like you tell people whether or not they want to be, you want them part of your wedding.
Well, not really, because nowadays I feel like that's also a big thing. Like, people have to, you know, they gotta be responsible. And me, I just want to be drastic if I do have a big wedding. I'm like, what?
What did you mouth to them? Wait, I wasn't done with my question.
And
I wasn't done finishing. It was just one portion of it.
Get that question out there. Like, what are you talking about?
Thank you, honey, girl.
Right, we have nothing but a little time right now.
We have a little time.
I felt that. Like, you know, she came at me and I just want to respond.
I came
like, what are you talking about?
All right, so definitely pay off my student loans.
Okay.
Put some put some towards savings, definitely. Put some towards investing. And travel a little somewhere. Go somewhere, like, because I'm about tired. I want to be able to.
I don't know if 100,000
peace out.
Do a lot.
I mean, yeah, it could.
It could do a good amount.
Yeah, depending on how much you owe and things like that. Yeah.
I owe a lot. That's
Oh, I mean, so do I. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make the stretch.
All right. Can I?
All right, go get your
ahead,
question. God.
Sorry, guys. Okay. What is your dream career? My dream career is, I think, honestly, I feel like I'm at a point where it's like 2 or 3 things right now. But immediate first one was always to be a radio personality and work in radio in some way, shape, or form. Definitely first forefront personality, or if I can just learn the background of production and just how radio, happens and works, that'll be great. I also am at this moment very interested in having my own business of some sort.
Right.
So I'm starting. You guys know that I'm doing a candle line, me and my sister. So I think that'll be awesome. And I feel like I'm in a place where it's alternating, and I'm top 2 or 3 things at this point, because it's just I think it's very fair to say that I don't really want to work for someone for the rest of my life.
Yeah, this is true.
I want to be able to make my own hours. I want to have an income that I definitely want an income that I am getting on my own, opposed to someone necessarily giving to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
All right. Sometimes I stumble on my words in my explanation for stuff. So definitely want to be a business owner of some sort. And I think candles right now is my interest. And then radio personality as well. Thank you. And that was the first little tester, but we still got some things to work out. But it's in the works, so y'all watch out. Okay. Not yet. When I get it together, got you.
What do you consider a fuckboy?
You? That's your handwriting.
I know. I wanted somebody else to answer this question. Well, I consider a fuckboy someone who is determined to live a life that is not their own. Meaning, you're starting for social media, you're not keeping it 100 with yourself, and you have to tell these girls all kinds of lies just to get them to date you. And you just do fuckboy shit instead of just, I just pray that in 2020 we can find some men that just want to
don't have those characteristics. Yeah. I hear you.
I'm crying. Give a shout out to a random person, business, or place. I actually want all of us to answer this. So one of the first shout outs I do is, actually I want to shout you out, right?
I noticed that you have.
Yes, I bought her one of her jackets.
Yeah.
This little thing says all hustle, no handout.
All hustle, no handouts. On the titty.
On the titty.
On the titty.
I didn't got none, so mine's just in the middle.
I really like that though.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So we got the hoodie, right? Is this down to here? We got the pockets that go right here, and I got a little pouch right here where I can put all the important stuff that's important to me right now.
I didn't even notice that.
That's quality check.
It's lit. So yes, I definitely want to shout you out. Thank you. I'm hot in this, but I'm determined to promote you throughout this episode. So I'm gonna do that.
I love you.
I definitely also want to shout out Nene Beeswax. Yeah, I mean, I think it's amazing that, you talked about side hustles and things like that, and you actually putting, the things that, putting it together, you spoke it into existence, and now it's here, and I cannot wait to continue to support you. Of course, I want to shout out my boo, Andrea. She does photography. She's a videographer. She does so many amazing things. AM Productions, at AM Productions 1 on Instagram, or check out Drea Bea. DREYABEYA. Wow, that's bugged out. I'm gonna say it again.
Rude.
At DREYABEYA. If you're looking for a woman photographer and videographer, awesome. As well as she's in the Bronx as well. I also want to shout out Chic Nails. She is also a Black-owned nail tech who has a business in Harlem, and she is absolutely amazing. So yeah, definitely want to shout those people out.
And
who next?
Just give you a shout out.
No.
I think seriously, both of you guys are really doing what y'all set your mind to do, and there's no stopping you guys. And that's what I'm most proud about, because a lot of people talk about what they want to do, and they put it off, and y'all really have been fucking killing it. So shout out to you two. And girl, you better keep on doing what you doing because, honey, let me tell you. First of all, we need another event coming up soon because you had, the way I was feeling was like, the self-care was like, oh, if I had to know my old grown ass could feel, you know? So just keep on doing what you're doing. There's 1,000,001 people, you know, people who doing their little small business. We're gonna shout out Coach by Cabello. Definitely, she keeps up with everything like self-care, just how to eat well, and you know, she's speaking things of facts and what you can do to really keep yourself healthy. And I think we all need that. And like I said, I really can't off the top of my dome, but I'm just gonna continue to promote us because there's not a lot of us out there who's willing to be this determined. So I just say congratulations to y'all and keep it pushing, keep it moving. And my girl, as soon as you get these candles popping,
I can't wait.
I'll put it out there.
That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I know a few people as well doing what we're doing, which is like starting small businesses and stuff like that. And so I'm following a few people that I either know personally or like just through someone else referral, like been following them. So I can just shout out one of my girls from high school, Tiara. I know she's doing her doing eyelashes, extensions, and her Instagram is London Be Lashin'. I can like tag it below. Also my homegirl, one of my close friends as well, still does her makeup. So that's Makeup by Fab on Instagram. Another young lady that I met like 2 years ago, and now we're like really cool. Love her. Clarissa, her and her friends also do a podcast, and it's called 90s Voicemail Podcast.
Okay, you was
and
talking
they're
about
dope
before.
as hell.
Okay.
She's fire, so definitely check that out. I know that we're doing our podcast, but at the same time, it's just like I like to listen to other people's, things as well. I think that we should definitely be in support of that, no matter what we're doing and how much it's very similar to someone else. Another young lady that I went to like at middle school, elementary school with that I follow, she's also doing waxing, and I believe her Instagram is Wax on Wheels. And she actually graduated to be an esthetician, so she's not only doing waxing, she does facials, and she's like a full-on esthetician. So cool. That's dope as well. So I'll tag her below. So it's quite a few people, and I just want to stress the fact that, like, though we're all small businesses, the fact that we even care to begin something, and though it's not necessarily been perfected, the fact of the matter is just like, if you have an idea, just start it and just continue to work on it to then perfect it, opposed to just feeling like you're not going to start because you don't feel like you have all the tools that's required for how you want the long-term image to look. Quite frankly, I still ain't got this down pat. We still ain't got necessarily this down pat, but you guys are getting these episodes.
Right. With it.
I don't have the candles down pat, but you know what? I'm working towards it, and I'm putting it in the atmosphere because I feel like when you manifest what you want to happen, and you're actually taking the steps to make sure that it happens, it all comes together. So just start something. If you have an idea, start it. Don't worry about who is or isn't supporting you. Begin, because the more that you continue to put the steps in process to make things happen, the better you'll end up feeling about it. So you're gonna keep getting these podcast episodes with the lighting is too dark or too light or whatever the case may be. It's gonna happen because I enjoy it. I'll continue to get better and figure things out. And I want to shout out that I do have the Excuse My Bluntness podcast shirt on that Ring got me for Christmas, which is super cute. So you're gonna be seeing me in the street. Like,
Did she have to do the dance? Did you have to do the dance?
Yeah, it's cute, right? Look at it, a little saddle. I look sexy and whatnot.
What?
I can't.
All right. Is it my go now? It's my go, right?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
All right. I don't want to pick my question. So we're getting back to it. Sorry, y'all. So when is the last time you felt complete joy, or recall a time where you felt complete joy?
Yes.
All right. The last time I felt complete joy, honestly, I feel like I'm like joyful very often, or happy, like, or have a peace of mind very, very often, but that's just because of the work that I've done on myself and the process of like healing that's happened in the last 2 years with me. So I feel like my aura is usually very happy and joyful. I feel like the start of this year was complete joy. Getting a new job was a sense of joy for me. Completing my waxing course was a complete joy for me. As silly as it might be, like my best friend getting me my name chain and my name earrings brought me so much joy. Taking my vacation and taking myself out the country for my birthday, I was in complete bliss and joy. I feel like I get that often, and I'm very blessed and thankful, and I definitely pray about finally being at a spot where I can even say that that's consistently happening to me. So yeah, it can definitely go on, and with God's grace, it'll continue, and I'll have more to be joyful about. I have more to praise Him for, and yeah, that's that. I'm in a good place.
Beautiful.
You got me just want to do the whole.
I really feel real cute in my little side shoulder.
She got her lashes
you
done.
know,
I'm out here looking like Lil Wayne.
Why ain't get them done? This is your strips.
She didn't say Lil
And
Wayne.
I'm tired of you saying that because you look nothing like Lil Wayne.
Nothing like Lil Wayne. You are.
Like, no, Lil Wayne don't want to look like Lil Wayne.
You know what? Now I'm gonna just take a sip.
What would your extreme be to survive during a crisis for money? Like, you know, with all that's going on, like, say if we hit the recession, if we in a crisis and we lose our job or whatever, what would be your extreme? Like, what would you do to get money? And I'm gonna take a shot.
Really? Because it's that serious?
It's that serious because
What you gonna do?
But
You gonna do something a little strange with some change? Something strange with some change?
I'm a mother, so I'm just gonna take a shot.
You just want to take the fucking shot. I'm sure you could say it. But all right, take the shot, sis.
Oh God, this is not Henny.
It's not.
But I feel
So
like
last time we did Henny, y'all probably realized we was on that Henny.
But I'm just saying, if I did have
Come on. Now you acting like me on the Henny.
This is disgusting. This is like
it is.
That's
rubbing alcohol.
She
That is rubbing
got
alcohol.
Amsterdam, and she didn't even get no flavor. She got regular Amsterdam.
Because I was supposed to make Jello shots.
That's what you put on your wounds. I don't care what nobody says.
I was supposed to make Jello shots, and I didn't have time because I had a client last night. So we just gonna drink some straight vodka.
No, that's just
the type
disgusting.
of client that she had was for her waxing business because it sounded a little crazy.
Right, exactly. That's answering my question right there because I got a client last night.
Oh yeah, no, it was for waxing, y'all. I did a waxing client. That was it. Okay.
Okay, baby.
All right. And make that very clear.
I'm gonna say that right after my question.
Oh man, I'm getting hot.
Right, exactly. How do you feel? Oh God. All right.
Where's my questions at?
How do you feel about transgender kids making the decision to change at such a young age? All right. So, I think that transgender children who want to identify or, change their gender identity at a certain age, I think that they should be able to do that. In regards to, because I know a lot of people, when they think about this issue, they think like, oh, like how could they say that as such a, first we get sexuality and gender confused. So it's just like a lot of people, let's think of the most prominent person right now at the site of this issue is Zaya Wade, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people are like, well, how does she, and I'm going to respect her pronouns. Yeah. How does she know that she's gay? First and foremost. But this is one of Boozie's things. Like, oh, how does he know that he's gay? I mean, this is one of the things that Boozie has been saying, and it's just like, first of all, she never said we don't have an indication on their sexuality. We have to really realize that sexuality and their gender is two completely different things.
That's why I put just transgender, not sexuality.
But a lot of people get that confused.
Yeah,
a lot of people get that confused. Secondly, they're not allowed to have, at least from what I've known right now, they're not allowed to have reconstruction surgery until after 18 years old. So if a person wants to sit there and say like, oh, my name is such and such and I prefer these pronouns, it costs nothing at all to respect these pronouns. And if they decide to change their mind at a younger age, or if they never change, if they never decide to go back to the gender that they were assigned when they were born, then that's fine. I see nothing wrong with respecting someone's pronouns, no matter how young they are. And I can also say that because the profession that I'm in, so I think I'm a little more open-minded. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's not that serious. One of the things that I say to try to get across to people is like, we got nicknames for everybody. Like, literally, like, I feel like black people grow up with nicknames all the time. And we not like, oh, your mother called you such and such, so I'm going to call you such and such. No, like, we respect people's idea of, like, all right, this is what, like, my nickname is Lada. people are not like, oh, well, why you? I'm not calling you that. Like, no, you respect it because this is what I prefer to be called. So I feel like it's the same thing. And I think at the end of the day, no matter if you agree with it or not, respect and support and consideration should cost you nothing. So that's how I feel about it.
Nicely put.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. That was fate that you got that question.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we running low, y'all. I don't want to pick my own questions. I want y'all to pick them because it's funny.
So she made sure she picked one that she know that she.
No, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I did write this, but still. It says, is marriage a goal for you? So, all right. I will say in the last coming months, and like with the reflection of what love means and what I determine love to be, my idea on what marriage is basically has like really altered. I always was saying for the last 27 years of my life that I did not want to get married. It wasn't a big deal to me, and it wasn't necessarily important. Things have changed, and definitely because I have been really like invested in like learning about love in a different form, reading on it, and also just honestly understanding myself and the way that I value relationships in my life. So I will say, yes, I would like to be married, and I want that decision to be made with the partner of my choosing, where we basically come to terms on what that looks like to us opposed to anybody else.
Right.
So it's going to be our partnership, our understanding, and something that we determine that we want and how we want it to look.
Yes.
And paperwork is just, just something that comes into place for, I feel like, the part of life, the legal portion of it. Like, just an understanding, like, hey, this person has been with me for this time. I trust this person with my life. And that's why we're doing the paperwork. But ultimately, me and my partner will be able to decide why this is the greatest decision for us. So, which is so great. Yo, oh my God. I was just so far beyond it. But it's just like, I was like that just because of, like, I say my upbringing and the lack of experience that I had and the lack of relationships with men that I had and stuff like that. And I think that gauged my decision on what marriage looked like, especially because of everyone else's opinions on what marriage is. And I just want to focus on what that looks like to me. Exactly. And I don't give a damn about nobody else's ideas. Me and Bae is going to figure out why this makes sense for us and why we feel like we should be together. So yes. Marriage is a goal.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, me too. I've done a lot of changing.
Yeah.
You never know who you're going to become.
That's true.
Yeah. She ain't lying. All right, so you got to go, Diniqua. Let's go.
She did. She just went.
That's Lorinda.
I know that thing here, you baby.
Since we were in 6th grade, it's always been Diniqua and Lorinda, right? So people still call us the opposite. I'm Lorinda and she's Diniqua.
Always.
And it's just like,
but when they're apart,
Siamese twins connected by brains.
But when they're apart, you can get it.
Not.
But when they're together, it's just like, oh, Diniqua and Lorinda.
No. But you know what's so crazy though? Even when I am around certain people that we all know, people still will say her name, even if she's not there.
What? No, I can say Diniqua all day, but when y'all together, it's always.
It's all right.
But you know what I'm saying?
I'm honored. But it's
your
turn.
Ahead. It's your turn.
So that's how I know that thing hitting because
that thing hitting.
That's knocked out. I don't want to do that no more. What? If you had to sniff a line of coke,
oh my God,
cocaine, to prevent your BFF from spending a weekend in jail, would you do it? No, that bitch gonna have to go to jail. What the fuck you talking about? Like, what?
Why she gotta be a bitch?
I'm just saying, because clearly she
gotta
gotta be
BFF no more.
Right, if you gonna set me up,
you gonna set her up for that type of lifestyle.
Oh, well, whatever you did. It's important for you to know too, because I'm not.
Let's talk about this.
No. I would've just took the shot.
No.
I would've just took the shot.
Whatever. But it was my question.
I know. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
This is my best friend, and she's saying she's not gonna sniff.
No, but just saying, if you foolish enough to get yourself in some type of situation, you gonna tell me I gotta do drugs that I can get addicted to? No. So you rather get out of jail for me to be addicted?
It's only a weekend.
Right? It's a weekend.
Literally a weekend.
It's only 1 week.
It's jail.
Exactly.
It's jail.
Then you gonna have me on goddamn intervention. snitching because I'm trying to get my best friend out of jail.
First of all. No. My family, hairline. Listen, I am susceptible. This is why I don't do a lot of stuff because I am very susceptible to some things given family history. Okay?
Nah.
So what we not gonna do is have me out here strung out.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't not doing it. I don't give a damn what it is.
I won't be that one.
What it is.
Well, what black person you know is functional cocaine sniffer?
I don't care what it is. You ain't gonna find me on 125th.
Now, if you saying that you call me up and we gotta bury your body, we going to jail together, cool.
I ain't doing that either.
Oh my God. I would have just taken the shot because I didn't want to answer it. But to know that I would have to spend a weekend in jail.
Yes, you would. What the hell you talking about?
Commissary.
Right there talking about, I love you, but you have a problem. No, I have a problem because I can't do jail.
Commissary.
Then you don't do it.
Right.
There's a lot of people that didn't do nothing.
That's crazy. Wow.
Now we're
about reform.
Whatever. All right, let's go.
She
talking foolishness.
Sis said a line of coke.
It's a liquor.
A line. Not even a sniff. She literally said
she didn't even say tap it. You know how you tap it and put it on your teeth and taste it?
She said a line.
Exactly.
And then my nose. Like, I like nothing going up
already.
I don't like nothing going up there. Now, you tried it though, sis. So just know, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing crazy.
I'm ready to just, I'm just ready to knock
I don't want to go to jail.
Don't do nothing.
And you said touch my butt. You said cocaine.
I'm hot
for the black people.
But
y'all. All right, I'm sorry. I'm right.
All right.
Oh,
anyway,
God.
My question is, all right, if another female friend tried to push up on you, what would be your reaction? Would you talk about it and remain friends, or distance yourself and cut the friendship? All right, I feel like if I have a female friend that pushes up on me, I feel like I'd be willing to talk to them about it. Like, hey, good. I'm not attracted to you, et cetera. Things like that. I don't feel like I'm going to distance myself from that. If I really valued it. And then that doesn't really make me feel like that uncomfortable to the point where I'm like, I can never talk to this person. If you're attracted to me or whatever the case may be, that's okay. Yeah, right?
But we need to talk about that.
We need to talk about that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see
nothing
wrong with that.
Okay, good.
I feel like these questions are making me sound like, because this is the second question I've answered where I feel like people will probably think that
you're a single lesbian.
Yes.
Okay, it's just
I'm glad that we want to.
It's all right. Listen, I said if me and Bay don't work, I might be a single lesbian. We already had this discussion. It's all right.
Yo,
okay.
I'm glad
this is the last one, you guys.
Let's make it good.
Ends with me.
Whew.
What is your definition of love? What does it look and feel like?
I'm gonna go get a slice of pizza. I'm hungry. I'll be right back.
How you gonna leave while I'm about to answer a question?
Talk about this.
What?
Go ahead, girl.
Oh. Did this just really happen at the ending of the podcast? Okay.
Yeah, I guess because she not on a podcast on the regular. She don't know that she can just walk out and
I don't think we ever had that. We need to make rules.
Yeah, we need to make rules about that.
All right, but you can answer that, sure.
All right, so my definition of love and what does it look and feel like? My definition of love is that it is acceptance. Mm-hmm. It is a choice that you make.
Right.
To be devoted, to be committed to someone, but also it feels like and looks like support. It looks like consistency. It looks like the choice that you make to be honest, to be loving, to be a friend. Oh my God, friendship is like definitely going to be one of my biggest wants when it comes to me loving someone. Like, do I have a friend in you?
Okay.
So I feel like people's definitions range. I feel like there are different love languages, and I am just going to push that I definitely have a friend in this person that I love, that I am able to trust them. They are able to be truthful, and we are able to be truthful with one another, and I want to feel safe. I think love is safety, love is protection, love is care, and love is kind.
Boom.
So yeah.
And love is blind.
You know what? Listen, I don't understand.
What?
This is a whole 450. This is not even a 360 because she was on my level of fuck love. But you was a little bit.
Not fuck love, fuck these niggas.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, just not open to loving anybody's son. But no, seriously, she just was like, all right, if I get in a relationship, but it was not. She never broke anything down. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But even if she wanted to deal and date with somebody, she still was not. The fact that she's breaking it down the way she is, and she's receiving it, and she's understanding. Because I feel like a lot of people talk about love, but they're not receiving and understanding it.
Because that honestly wasn't me, and I am a very loving and lovable person.
Because you give a lot of love.
My experiences of love was just so fucked up that I started altering what I truly am, and I feel like I am love in itself. And I'm able to give love. I just haven't been able to get the same love that I'm able to give. So I feel like that was really just sheltering and like really
and you didn't,
guarding myself.
You're not still cutting it off.
And I was definitely not being able to be to completely be myself when it came to love. And it's just like that was more so what it was. And now I'm willing to say like, no, I think love is fucking dope. I think relationships are amazing. I know that I am deserving of love. I know that I will receive it, and I know that it takes time and it's a process to these things. But I'm not going to let my experiences shield me from being able to receive what I know that I'm deserving of. You know?
Come on, somebody.
I wanted to stop that. So I've been doing the work, and now I'm here, and I'm going to continue to progress. Because sometimes I can retract and just be like, yo, fuck these niggas, ain't shit gonna happen. I'll be by myself.
That's not gonna happen.
But no, it's not. It's gonna be a process. But when it happens, it's gonna be beautiful, and it's going to happen in due time. So that's what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed this segment. I'm definitely different from the way that we've run the show before. But we definitely wanted to lighten it up a little bit, share a little bit of laughs, share our personalities. Definitely have Lada join us today. She's definitely going to step into some more episodes, I hope. If she's willing, we'll also have like other people that checks in. We definitely. Why am I saying definitely? I think you guys already know that I always overuse a word. That's something about me. But yes, we're gonna have people check in. We want to interview some people. If you want to be a part of the show, please hit us up. Let us know what you care to talk about, or you just want to check in and show your support. We'll love that as well. Please make sure to leave these comments. Please make sure to engage with us. Like, we're friendly, we're open, we're honest, we're willing. Okay.
Tell us what we could do different. We could do more. We could do less of. Just we're open, and we want to hear from you guys. So
and I definitely want to say, last season, thank you so much for holding up your end of the bargain. I remember there was an episode when y'all was giving out movie tickets and things like that. And I was one of the recipients at our movie tickets. So I really do appreciate,
we're trying. Like she said, we still learning how to get this right, get this together. And we're gonna continue to do it because that's just what we love to do. So when you love to do something, you're gonna keep it pushing, whether it's 2 views, 3 views, 300 views.
That's right.
So I do appreciate you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Any lasting words, Lada? No?
No, I mean, my Instagram is a lot of love, ALADALOVE.
And just stay safe out there. Seriously, stay safe.
Word.
Okay. This is Excuse My Bluntness podcast, and we are checking out. Have a great day.